friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to do a follow-up video to one of my most favorite wig pieces of all time. I purchased her, back in 2023, and I wore her for pretty much at least 6 months during the summertime of 2023. And I love this piece. She is a piece that I bought on the Ebony Line website, and her name is Elsy, and this is the picture of her. She is just awesome. She is a Zury cis wig, and this is a human hair and synthetic blend wig, and it has a hand tied, they say part, but I believe it's like the parting space because it is a lace front piece, and it's a 360 lace. So actually it does say hand tied hair all around. This piece is so unique in the fact that it truly feels like a sock that you're putting on your head. Like, it doesn't feel like a normal wig cap. And I was watching the video in the review from 23 of when I did this, and I was floored because the piece is beautiful. So I'm doing this follow-up because I have never washed this piece. Here she is right here. And the color I have her in is FFT Truffle. And she has been used, like I said, I wore her for probably 6 months of the year in 2023. I did wear her up a lot. I will attach the video of the initial review that I did of her because she was a long piece. I don't know that it ever says how long, but she has to be over 20 inches, I would think. And I did cut her down, but I wore her up all the time. She was my favorite updo piece. And I just love the color of this because the brown is not too brown, too dark. It does have these highlighted money pieces here in the front that, you know, they're light, but they're not like white and stark blonde, you know? It was more believable, at least for me. So what I did is I washed her because I had not washed her before. I was, securing her with, either, it stays or like got to be at the lace here. At times. I wasn't doing that all the time. But if I washed her, it was only to like wash the front, get off the glue, get off the hairspray, things like that. I never washed her entirely. So this is a follow-up to that. And then I also wanted to add some more curl and wave to her because in watching the other video, it didn't seem like she curled that well. And in that other video, I was using a regular curling iron. This time I wanted to use a curling wand to see if it was any better in holding a curl. So I am going to put her on and we will talk more about her. Okay, hold tight. Okay, here she is. And once I put her on, I just remember like loving this piece. And to be honest, I should probably get another one because if I was ever without her, I don't even know what I would do. I honestly don't. This color is wonderful. As you can see, these money pieces here, they are quite light, lighter than I would normally have in my hair, but they blend so nicely and it's such a great truffle color that it doesn't look overly bleached, if you will. So I washed this wig entirely. Now let me tell you this, I have not been taking care of her. I wore her in 2023, like I said. I have not worn her probably over a year. But I let her sit around. She was in an updo for the longest time, and I just let her sit around. So I didn't take care of her. But I was cleaning out my wig room and filming space the other day, and I'm like, I need to wash her. I need to get her out of this updo, wash her, and see what I can do with her. So that's the reason for this review. What I did is I first washed her in the Brandywine shampoo because I've had such great luck with this shampoo and conditioner set. Washed her in the shampoo, then conditioned her with the Brandywine conditioner. This is the non-static shampoo and revitalizing conditioner. Then as it was conditioning, I deep conditioned it with this silicone mix bamboo hair treatment that works really well in synthetic wig pieces and human hair pieces as well. So I ran that through the strands, let it sit there and deep condition, and then I rinsed everything out. And then I also let it air dry. I did not blow dry this. I just let it air dry. After it was completely dry, it normally does have like a slight wave in this anyway. You can't really see it so much when it's longer, but in that video when I did the first review, when I cut it up, this, really got some volume in it. So that is where the waves are, is about shoulder length. And so it does look cute with just the natural wave in it. But I did want to try this again to see if it would hold a curl, because like I said, last time I did the review, I used a Hot Tools curling iron and it really wasn't holding a curl that well. So what I did is, after it was all dry, I curled the very back pieces with the, first I did it with, like that might be a piece there. I curled them with my hot silicone rollers by Infinity Pro Conair. And these work really well in my wigs, I have found out. What I did is I sprayed the strands with a little bit of water to create kind of like a steam. And then I rolled them up in the rollers after they were completely heated up. And then I let them sit in. Really, like, I let those rollers sit in the hair for probably a week. I would take some out every day just to see how it was curling up. And like this piece right here is probably from that roller. So there were times when it really curled up nice. And then there are other times where it was like, it didn't really do much. So after that, and seeing how that performed, I then went in and tried my curling wand. This one here. And this piece is heat safe up to 400 degrees. So I really jacked up the heat on this. Like right now I have it set at 380. And that is what I would attempt to curl the pieces with. And you can see some of these here, that one there really curled up nice. Maybe some of these here. And then there were times where it didn't curl up really good at all. Like, it was very odd. It was like, why is this not curling in some spots and in others? See where that is? That's a really good curl. So that is from my hot air, or my curling wand. And then there were other times where I would curl it and nothing would really happen. And it was like the oddest thing. So I didn't know like what the reasoning was. Like, am I getting more human hair and that's why some pieces are curling? Or I don't know. Like, it was the oddest thing. I couldn't even figure it out. So this is the result. This is like some hair curled, some not. I did not curl any of the front here because I wanted to do that on camera with you to see how that would work. Like these big pieces here, I did not curl as well. So what I wanted to do is come out here and show you the results of the wig piece. And it is still so beautiful. that I've got to start wearing this again. Even if I do wear it up and then get another piece that I can wear differently, I just might use this as my updo piece. There were some pieces that I had to trim down, mainly on these highlighted pieces where they were like dried out, and in the underside, I just trimmed off like the ends. Because like I said, I was wearing this as an updo. I had it laying around for the longest time, wasn't taking care of it, and so the ends just had to be cut off. But other than that, I still think this looks really good. It's not very snarly, and it brushes out really nice with this wide tooth wig brush. So let's take this wand, curling wand, and let's just see how this works. I will say that when it worked better, I really let this wand sit in the hair like for a long time. Like I could even see it steaming and smoking. And when I let it sit for like a really long time is when I think it held the curl or curled up better. See, it's the oddest thing. Like, I don't know, and it's hotter than heck. And I just don't know why some of these pieces do not curl. It is the oddest thing. So I'm going to try this again here and see. Because I just don't know what the issue could be. I mean, it doesn't even like remotely try to curl. It's so odd. Like, I just don't understand. And then when some of these other pieces were curled, it would like look fine. So let's try this piece. And when it says that it's heat safe to 400 degrees, I mean, it might be heat safe, but it doesn't curl. That's the only drawback that I have on this, that it just, I don't know. I just don't know. And it did the same thing in the first review, especially around the front. That's when I was like curling the front pieces. And I just don't know why. This is set on 380. Now I could go up to 390. See, it just doesn't. Like, I just don't understand. And like I said, it's hot. I mean, that one tried to do something. I'm gonna try this again on 390 and see if that will make it work. I mean, to be honest with you, it curled better with the hot rollers. Like, it truly did. Oh, I thought that burned off. It's just such a beautiful piece that it might be heat safe, and maybe you have to take heat to it, like with a hot air brush, you know, to keep it smooth and frizz free. But if you want to put curl in it, it's not gonna do it. Now see, that worked a little better. Maybe it has to be on 380 or 390. I mean, that was okay. Let's try the other side. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I just haven't had it hot enough. I mean, well, 400. I don't even know if I do my own hair at 400. Yeah, see? I just don't understand. Like, I truly don't understand. So, moral of the story is I am very glad that I washed this up and took it out of its updo and tried to add some curl to this. I mean, you can see that was curled with the curling wand. It seems the underside worked a lot better. But this, these front pieces just don't want to curl. And I just don't understand. So I'm going to put her kind of in a half up, half down do. I just love this piece though. I mean, I would buy another one for sure, because I do love her that much. Like, I wore her so much. I'm not gonna be able to see what that looks, but you can see all these like little curls that like I put in here. I love this piece, and it looks so cute when it's in an updo. I just love it. So I hope this information was helpful. Like I said, I did want to come out here and do a follow-up to this because I have had this wig for so many years and I've never like done a follow-up on it for my own self and for you guys. So I will leave the link to this piece in the description box. And I will also attach the initial review as well, so you can see the full length of that piece when I first put it on. But hopefully this information is helpful for you. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.